First topic today. There was an article. I should give credit to this. Let me Google it real quick to find who it was. But there was an article I saw that was ranking the top five Big Ten off seasons. And now that Axel Lenneborg has officially announced his decision to play at Michigan, I do think we have some finalized rosters that give us the ability to do this. Yeah, this was an article from Illinois' SI site. Shout out to Jackson Langendorf who wrote this yesterday, but his top five Big Ten off seasons were USC at five, Illinois at four, Purdue at three, UCLA at two, and the Michigan Wolverines at one. I promised that I didn't want to do this just because he ranked Michigan at one. In fact, I think that's a bad ranking. I'm going to give you my own reveal in just a minute, but let's rank our top five Big Ten off seasons. Where do you want to start?
I would you like to start with one?
Sure.
Gotta be Purdue.
Okay.
Gotta be Purdue. Adding Clough, getting obviously they retain guys. They're getting Jacobson Bass. They get Omer Meyer. They get Omer Meyer as well. Even a little underrated add in Liam Murphy. I just think they did an incredible job on filling holes, retention, and improving the roster.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer Purdue number one, to be honest. I think it should be consensus at this point. There's a reason that they are number one. It's not just what they return. They added all the right things. And the fact that they returned everybody was the biggest story of the offseason in the Big Ten, in my opinion. So yeah, Purdue's got to be one. Outside of that, I think you can start to get creative with other teams. I think there is an argument that Michigan could be too. They're certainly the next team on the list in all of like the Evan Mia transfer ranking sheets. So I don't know. Who do you think should be two?
I think Michigan should be two. I think there's only two teams that would have I would have in the argument for this. So whichever team is not two would be three. I think it's between Illinois and Michigan for me. I
Ooh.
put Michigan two and I put Illinois third.
Okay. Why? So I also have UCLA in the Michigan mix here. Why would you have Illinois ahead of UCLA?
Well, one of UCLA's ads was Xavier Booker.
Yeah, but I think you could nitpick that with the worst ad for every team here, right?
I mean, I guess I just think that obviously Donovan Dent was a really big fish for that team, right? And a unbelievable ad. Outside of that though, like what's the other kind of move? I guess maybe I'm more so being a fan of the way Illinois was able to fill out the roster. Like they get Petro, they get Stojakovic, they get Mirkovic. I mean, they added a lot to that basketball team.
So I think these should be the top four in some order. And I feel like you and I agree on Michigan and we're disagreeing on the others, so it makes sense to put Michigan two.
Yeah.
Uh, for me, addition by subtraction was a big thing for UCLA. They got rid of the guards that I hated. They got rid of Dylan Andrews and Sebastian Mack, replaced them with a top 3 point guard in the sport who is a Yaxel level star. I don't think Illinois got one of those. Like, let's Donovan, that's a first team All Big Ten player. I don't think Illinois has one of those. So you mix that in with keeping the guard I liked, Sky Clark, keeping the bench guards that I still believe in, like Perry, and Eric Daly, keep him happy. Breakout guy, Tyler Bilodeau, keep him happy. They had supreme retention and basically just added a superstar to go with it. That's similar to what Michigan did, except Michigan added more pieces than just the superstar.
Okay. You know what? I'm fine with that. That I think Donovan Dent holds a lot, and also the retention of like Daly and Bilodeau. I'll go UCLA three. Would that make Illinois four?
I'm okay with Illinois at four. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Illinois
So
should be.
now this is interesting to me.
Yeah, where do you
Where
want
you
to go for
well,
five? He had
where you
USC fifth.
I mean, good freshman class.
Lost
Uh,
Wesley Bates, man, and Des Claude.
honestly, is Washington in the running here?
I thought Washington had a really good offseason.
I think the options for me at this spot would be I think Washington's in contention at this spot. I think I'm trying to go through some other Big Ten teams with this spot, to be honest with
I
you.
think I have an obvious fifth answer here.
Wisconsin's in the fold for me.
Actually, there's two I'm in consideration on here.
Talk to me.
Ohio State. I don't want to do it because I just want to ignore Jake Diebler, but them bringing back Thornton Mobley Royal is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and they got rid of the players we don't like.
And Christoph Tilly's legitimately good, but they get dinged because they added Gabe Cops. That's crazy. The other one is very simple, but I think it's legit. The team that got rid of Mike Woodson.
Yeah. And I mean Lamar Wilkerson, Reed Bailey, they got Connor Way, they got some good Josiah Miles. Honestly, I think I want to go Indiana 5.
I'm fine with Indiana at 5.
I'm fine with Indiana at 5. And this is good for Indiana because Indiana would be shitty next year if they were number 1. They're always the off-season winners.
Yeah. Honestly, have the fifth best offseason every year, Indiana, and then we can go from there.
Yeah. Lean,
Purdue 1, Michigan 2, UCLA 3, Illinois 4, Indiana 5 is our official rankings.
yes.
Where's Michigan State?
I'd have Ohio State next.
There's 16 teams in the league, or is it 18 teams now? 16, 18. It might be 18.
I think it's 18.
Wow. You're always very aware of 18.
That could go so many different ways. Um, I would have them like eighth, maybe.
Top half offseason.
Hmm?
Top half of the league offseason?
That's my initial answer is that before I start going through some team like better than Rutgers, better than Penn State, better than Northwestern. Um, actually Northwestern did have some retention, but they didn't really add anybody. Better than Northwestern.
Yeah, good answer. I'm fine with it.